Well, now listen, it's Friday. I know, right? I love Friday. Hey, how are you guys doing? Welcome to Freedom Friday. I hope you have enjoyed this week. I hope your weekend is full of amazing stuff. Let's get into it. You know how we do it. Somebody go ahead and say good morning in the comments. Now, I have to say that sometimes the comments they come through kind of slow. So if I miss you, I didn't mean to. Sometimes I just don't see them. Hey, Dr. V, how are you? Sometimes I just don't see them. So it may take me a minute. And always at the end, I go back and make sure I didn't miss anybody and say hello and whatnot and so on and so forth. And oh, hi. That my sister's on there, y'all. Tina Bean is on there. Shelly Shell is on. Hey, Jackie. I am ready to talk about this. Now, listen. I have been, look at my tongue being, yeah, that's gross. I've been eating candy, y'all. Morning. Not candy, mints. So I have been walking, and my goal has been, hey, Facebook user, they better give you back your name. They wrong for that. My goal has been to get up every day and move around. So every day I get up early and I try to get my steps in. And even at night, I do some steps right in front of the house. I zigzag up and down the street, just all of this stuff so that I can get my steps in, right? And to morning, just to get my steps in. And something happened the other day that, y'all, I'm trying to get this stuff out of my back pocket. And something happened the other day that got me to thinking, it don't take much, but I have a pet peeve, and thank you, sister. I have a pet peeve, and I'm going to share it right quick. Jackie and I talked about it a little bit. Jackie, don't be saying nothing. Good morning, Auntie. Listen, let me talk about this. Let me set the scene for you. Something happened while I was walking. Well, hey, author Karen Smith. Good morning. I hope you got my video I sent you. We had something to talk about the other day. So let me set the scene. I get up in the morning. So it was about 7:45 a.m. And I leave my house and I walk to the path I'm going to take. I never know which way I'm going. Some days I wake up and I think, I don't feel like doing that, or I don't want to go that way. And some days I have a book in my head, or I'm praying, or I'm talking to somebody, and I'm just strolling. So I don't know. But this particular day, I'm going down this street and I land on a street that's just 2 lanes. Hey, Anna, that's just 2 lanes, right? It's not a residential street, really. It's kind of a busy street, but it has 2 lanes. And as I'm walking toward the traffic that's coming this way, right? So I'm just walking, and this morning I had my music on. So I am jamming, and Whitney Houston is in my ear, and she talking about she want to dance with somebody, and I'm right doing my thing. Well, coming toward me is a black car. And as the car is coming, I'm on the sidewalk. The car is coming in my direction. I have on my regular workout stuff, my regular stuff, okay? I don't even want to talk about that. I got on my regular stuff. I'm just walking, waist trainer, shorts, t-shirt, tennis shoes. I look like I'm working out, right? I do not look like I'm looking for a date. I do not look like I want somebody to talk to me. I've got earbuds in. I'm zoned. I don't have time, okay? And coming at me is a black car while I am minding my own self business. And this man in this car decides, hey, sugar, happy Friday to you. He decides to slow down. So naturally, when I walk, I pay attention when cars slow down, when they come to a stop, when it seems like somebody's getting ready to do something shady or shifty. I pay attention. So, of course, I saw him and I kept walking. Well, he slowed down, let down the passenger window, and leaned like somebody was getting ready to stop and talk to him, like somebody cared about him at all, right? And I didn't, and I still don't. Okay. So I kept walking as if he did not exist. So what I started thinking about was, be careful what you pick up on your journey. That's what we're going to talk about, y'all. Yeah, I have a pet peeve about that. And let me tell you why. Because just because I look like somebody you want to talk to, it doesn't mean that I am. You don't know me from a can of paint. You don't know me from Eve. You don't know if I might be Adam. Child, you don't know me. So you should be very careful what you attempt to pick up on your journey, because I'm sure when you got up for the day, you weren't anticipating that I would be there. You don't know me. Hey, birthday twin. And here's why it's a pet peeve for me, y'all. It's so disrespectful. So disrespectful, because something about me said to you, I would lean over and talk to you in the car, but fine. So I started thinking about that, and I had to flip the script and go the other way, because he was on his journey, but I was on my own journey. And my journey didn't have anything to do with whatever he got up, whatever foolery he got up on. My journey didn't have anything to do with him. So it was up to me to be careful what I pick up on my journey. So I want to talk to you about being careful about what you pick up on your journey. I was out there for myself. It doesn't matter what I had on. It doesn't matter what I was doing. I was on my own journey, minding my own business. There was no reason for the interaction that he wanted to happen. There was no reason for him to slow his vehicle down. But I took that thing and I flipped it, and I started thinking about my own journey. So I want to talk about that and some things to watch out for. Has that ever happened to you? Ugh, it's not flattering. There's nothing great about that. You are not the man of my dreams. Ain't nobody studying you. Boy, go on. And y'all, it's happened to me before. And I don't care how old you are. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what you drive. I am on a journey. And my journey has nothing to do with you. You cannot influence. I'm not studying you. Tina, oh man, it's a whole mess. And y'all, one of them dudes, now I know for a certainty. I know for a certainty that he built the first playground that Jesus ever saw. The first slip and slide. You about 900 years old. You need to drive and go on and get to wherever you going. Go on. Don't bother me. I am on my journey. This is what I got up for, to get up and do my thing. So y'all, let me talk to you about the journey. Okay. Now, let me be clear. Y'all know people, places, things. He go on. You know that's how I said it, Michelle. Go on. And I looked at him like, blah. Listen, you apply this the way it applies to you. Y'all know I'm Dr. Seuss every week. People, places, and things. But you put them in their perspective. I'm going to do a little bit of both. So I want to talk about things to watch out for on your journey. And one of the things is slowing down for the sake of entertainment. There's some things that we do just to entertain ourselves, just to make the time go by. And the thing about it is, those distractions have the ability to get us off course. They get us off course, and they can be people, People can be distractions. They can be things. And one of the things that I wrote down, because I write myself notes when I'm writing what we're going to do, a person or a thing, something to do. Learn, I'm talking to me, learn to say no when you need to and say yes when you ought to. Because there's a difference. Some things are just distractions. It's not necessary to have everything on our plates all at the same time. Some things have nothing to do with the journey or the destination. They're just distractions. And it's imperative that we figure out which is which. Is this a yes because I ought to say yes and this is something I really need? Or is this a no because I need to say no? Right? We have to do that. And we have to do it in spite of how people are going to think or feel. We have to be careful about slowing the journey down for the sake of entertainment. The other thing, we have to be careful not to pick up predators. What am I talking about? This man didn't know me from Eve, right? There was a serial killer, and y'all know I like crime stories. Her name was hold on. Her name was Aileen Wuornos. And Aileen Wuornos, she was a street worker, and she started killing Johns. They would pick her up and she would kill them. She became a notorious female serial killer who ended up on death row and was executed. And these men, their lives were taken. Now, listen, we're not talking about the men. I'm not talking about why they were out there. None of that matters for the purpose of what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is you may pick up a predator and not realize that you picked up a predator. Predators are people that they're not on the ride to see you make it. They're on the ride to victimize you. They're on the ride to keep you from going any further. They're on the ride to entertain themselves. They're on the ride because that's what they like to do. It's not about you at all, and it's not to assist you. So we have to be careful and watch out for people who are predators. They have their own agenda. All right. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Y'all, I hope this is making sense. These are just some things that came to me as I was walking and thinking about different times in my journey that I have encountered some of these things and some of these people, and I was not watchful. I was not paying attention. Yeah, people that look to victimize. They enjoyed it. Aileen really just enjoyed the fact that she could take control over them. She became a predator. But she went to court and made herself a victim. Do you know any of those folks? All right, you ain't got to tell me. That's personal. But I wrote this now, y'all. I got these little notes down here where I wrote down, be careful that you don't pick up a predator. Don't pick up a victim mentality, because it's not just in people, it's also in our thinking. We pick up a victim mentality when we fail to realize that we are more than the sum of our circumstances. We are more than what we've been through. But because of what's been on the journey along the way, we make ourselves victims, and then the journey becomes the predator. All right. I'm just saying. The journey becomes the predator. Man. Whew. Then we start to despise the very thing that has carried us because we've become a victim. Okay. Let me get to the next one. Number 3, watch out for killers. Watch out for killers. There are people who go from person to person, thing to thing, place to place, choking out dreams, strangling hopes, and drowning ambition. They are killers. Some of them are serial killers, serial purpose killers, serial hope killers, serial success killers. They are serial identity killers. They are serial personality killers. They are serial self-esteem killers. And they just go from here to there killing. And we've got to be careful that we don't pick up people, places, and things on our journey that has the potential to kill the destination. Here's my note, y'all. The thing that does this best is unforgiveness. Yeah, you had to know it was coming. Unforgiveness will kill all of those things on your journey and then threaten to kill the very destination, the place that you're trying to get to. Unforgiveness will do that. All right, y'all. Scammers. That's number 4 on my list. Be careful on this journey, your journey, not to pick up scammers. What am I talking about? Those who pretend to be kind and have your best interests at heart, but they're only interested in how you can serve them. Hey, Rudy, they're only interested in how you can serve them, how you can make things better for them, how you can get them where they need to be on their journey. They are not really interested in you. They are scammers. They are presenting themselves as help. They are presenting themselves as support. They are presenting themselves as caring people, but they really are not. They are only looking for what they can get. Now, if we're using a scammer as a thing, I wrote for myself that thing would be bitterness. Bitterness is a scammer. And how? Because bitterness cheats you. It always cheats you. It cheats you out of seeing the good in people. It cheats you out of seeing the good in yourself. It cheats you out of accomplishing things. It cheats you out of happiness. It cheats you out of joy. That's what bitterness does. It's a scammer. It comes in like a protector. Like, you have those feelings, and what you're really saying out loud is, no, I know better than that. I'm not getting ready to deal with that. I'm not going to fool with that, yada, 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 yada. But what is speaking is bitterness. Bitterness is saying, I'm just going to stay in this horrible, angry, selfish, terrible place. And then what happens is I miss all the good, right? That's what bitterness does. Bitterness is a scammer. Hey, Karan, it's a scammer. And then the last one I wrote to watch out for on the journey, hackers. Y'all know, Facebook is notorious. Instagram, people will hack you. But what does that exactly entail? In order to hack you, the way they get other people involved is they steal your identity and try to pass themselves off as the recipient of the attention that other people are giving you, right? So what a hacker does is they steal your picture so they look like you. Then they steal your personality, right? So people see your page and they say, oh, I know who that is. So then they've hacked you, they've stolen, and then they go in for the kill when they start contacting people. Hey, sister, y'all, say happy birthday to my big sister. Yesterday was her birthday. Say happy birthday to Lynn for me. So yeah, so that's what hackers do. They try to steal. So then now there's people who try to steal your very identity. They see that something works for you, so they decide, oh, I'm gonna do that too. They try to carry themselves like you. They do their hair like you. They try to talk like you. They try to be like you. And what they are really trying to do is steal the dream on the other end of your journey. They're trying to steal what you're getting. They're trying to steal the love that people give you. They're trying to steal the attention that people give you. They try to steal all the the birthday boy is on, y'all. It was my brother's birthday just some days ago too. Now that's William Furch. Y'all can say happy birthday to him too. The birthday kids are in the house. So hackers, steal who you are. Listen, negativity is a hacker. Negativity steals who you really are. Anger is a hacker. Unforgiveness is a hacker. So we've got to be careful what we pick up on our journey. But let me tell you, there was a couple things that I thought about that helped to protect myself. And when I started this, look at y'all being birthday nice. I love y'all for that. When I started writing these things out, I got to thinking about where's my note at? I started thinking about it's my job to protect my journey, right? So let me give you, I don't like to just talk about one side and not talk about the other. So let me give you 5 ways to protect yourself on your journey and to protect your journey. These are just some things that I find myself doing when I take a walk, whenever that is. When I'm walking, these are some things that I do. Stay woke. Listen, stay woke. What am I talking about? I'm not saying that you should treat everybody like a smooth criminal. I'm not saying you should be asking Annie, are you okay all the time? But what I am saying is pay attention to your people. Pay attention to the things that you are around and the people that you interact with. Stay woke. Pay attention. It's not good to say things like she would never, he would never, because you just set yourself up right there. I'm not telling you to think the worst of people. I'm saying pay attention. I had to be watching cars in order to see him slow down and to see the stunt he was trying to pull. I needed to pay attention, right? So stay woke. Just because they slow down doesn't mean you jump in. Ask yourself, does this serve my journey? God, is this where I'm supposed to be? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Ask some questions. Get more information. Stay woke. Don't just react. Stay woke. Right? Number 2, stay in the light. Y'all, let me tell you something I don't do. I don't walk in creepy places. I avoid areas that look wooded. If it look like there's going to be yellow tape around there sometime soon, I don't walk over there. If it looked like something I saw on Law and Order, Dateline, 48 Hours, I don't walk over there. If it looks like people can't see me from their homes, I don't walk over there. Stay in the light. Don't let people drag you into creepy and shady situations. If you know folks are shady, stay in the light. If you know they are messy, stay in the light. If you know that they keep up more mess than a little bit, hey, Cheryl, stay in the light. Walk the path that is lit the best you can. Y'all, don't end up where the bodies are. And stay with folks that will look out for you. Not people that are trying to drag you, but folks that'll look out for you. Listen, stay in the light. Number 3, stay focused on your destination. I get up and I usually have a plan. And that plan is this last week, my plan has been 3 miles. I'm going to walk 3 miles every morning. I'm going to walk 3 miles, right? My goal is 3 miles, but my destination is to get my hips back to my house. I need to get back to home base, right? So stay focused on your destination. Know where you're going and how you're going to get there. Y'all, sometimes I'm walking, and let me know if you can relate to this. I'm almost done. But sometimes I start walking, and I may have only walked a mile, maybe only a mile and a half. And I look around and I'm like, oh gosh, you are far from home. And now I'm tired and I don't feel like walking anymore, but I don't have an option. I've got to get back to home base. that means I've got to stay on the course. I've got to stay focused and get back to where I need to be, right? And then the number 4, protect your identity. Remember the hackers? Protect your identity. Know who you are on this journey. Protect yourself from unforgiveness. If you know that you are dealing with unforgiveness, deal with it, right? Listen, Ruthie, been there, done that. Deal with it. Protect your identity. The things that could steal the very essence of who you are, that can change you. Protect your identity. Don't let people scam you with shortcuts and have you acting out of character. Protect your identity. Lastly, and this one was a big thing for me because I went on a walk, y'all, and somebody's pit bull got loose. And I could literally hear him charging behind me. I could hear his feet on the pavement, y'all. It was a scary day. Here's my note. If things get scary, make some noise. Make some noise. Honey, let me tell you, I don't know if I was going to be mauled or what, but I wasn't going down without a fight. The minute I recognized that there was a porch that wasn't too far from me, and there was a broom, like an outside broom, not the kind for your kitchen, but like an outside broom, like for your garage, on this porch. Child, I don't care whose porch that was. I ran up on that porch and I got that broom and I started swinging, okay? Because I was trying to protect myself. I started making noise when the car drove by. I was waving my hands and screaming. I was doing all of that. I hit that lady's door with the back of my fist. I was trying to get help. Let me tell you, the journey's not always going to be easy. There's going to be some rough things along the way, but protect yourself and make some noise. Let people know when you need help. Say you need help. Make some noise. Don't let the predators and the serial hope killers take you out and take you down. Make some noise. Make some noise. Listen, let somebody know you need help. And let me tell you, I find myself doing this, Lynn, because I want God to know it's me again. I need some help. I'm waving him down. I need some help. I'm making some noise, right? Because I need to be careful what's happening on my journey. Hopelessness, sadness, all those things. Careful what we pick up. Yes, Lynn. Careful what we pick up on our journey, right? And my last little note, wherefore did I write it? Wherefore did I write it? Hold on. And I'm going to give you the scripture. Let me give you the scripture first, y'all, because it's 11:28. Y'all know I don't like to be on here this long. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Path, you guys, is plural. Marinate on that. So here's the note for the day, y'all. And I'm getting out of here. But I got one more thing to tell you. I am going to do a viewer's choice. I'm going to be posting a link, and there will be a spot on She Victory where you can drop in things you may want to talk about. You may want to talk about. Now, I reserve the right to pick and choose because there's some things I'm not getting ready to talk about. I don't do politics. I don't argue religion or denominations. I don't do any of that. And I'm not for judging folks. So I'm not doing that. I don't do, y'all know folks is talking about that one evangelist right now. I'm not getting ready to do that. But write out some stuff you might want to talk about. I might even do a Q&A one day. So I'll let you know, but I'm going to definitely do a viewer's choice. Now, here's my last note. Your journey needs your protection because your destination is waiting. I hope you have enjoyed today. Listen, I had a good time. I hope this made sense. If it made sense, thank you, big brother. If it made sense to you, just drop in the comments for me. I'm protecting my journey. Somebody just drop in there. I'm protecting my journey. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I love you. Do me a solid and share with somebody. You guys, I'm going to do a campaign. I'm going to try to get Freedom Friday in every state. I'm trying to get somebody I know from every state to share it on their page. So thank you, Karan, so that we can get Freedom Friday out there. I'm protecting my journey. Yes, thank you. Hey, Sharika. Yes, protect your journey. I love you guys. Have an amazing weekend. Holla at your girl. I'm out.